Welcome to Gaze into Cinema in the vast scope of the universe, where the divine embroidery winds around a mind-boggling story of stars, systems, and enormous peculiarities. A particular second in 1977 started an interest that rises above the domains of space science, the goodness signal. Distinguished by the huge ear radio telescope at Ohio State College, this confounding eruption of radio waves stays perhaps of the most convincing mystery in the investigation of extraterrestrial knowledge. As we dive into the profundities of the amazing signal secret, we disentangle the story, hypothesis, and continuous journey for answers encompassing this astronomical conundrum. The stage was set on August 15, 1977, as Dr. Jerry R. Ehman, a stargazer examining information from the enormous ear radio telescope, coincidentally found an unconventional oddity. On the printout of information, a spike in radio discharges rose up out of the course of the Sagittarius group of stars. What put this aside was its solidarity. However, the way that it endured a simple 72 seconds, sufficiently long to catch consideration, yet fleeting to the point of escaping, supported investigation. In a snapshot of unconstrained acknowledgement, Dr. Ehman framed the oddity on the printout and wrote "amazing" in the edge, an interjection that would reverberate through the halls of cosmic request long into the future. This passing sign, set apart by its force and particularity, would become known as the amazing signal, introducing both an inestimable riddle and a chance to contemplate the chance of extraterrestrial correspondence. What made the amazing signal so fascinating were its unmistakable qualities. The transmission appeared as a narrowband outflow at the recurrence of around 1420 MHz, a region of the radio range related with the hydrogen line. The hydrogen line is huge in cosmology, as it denotes the recurrence at which unbiased hydrogen radiates radio waves. Hydrogen, being the most bountiful component in the universe, has a grandiose importance that uplifted the interest in this specific recurrence. The particularity of the goodness signal, combined with its temporary nature and absence of repetition, filled theory about its starting point and reason. The cosmic local area was swirling with hypotheses and speculations directly following the goodness sign's disclosure. A few researchers proposed that the sign may be a characteristic peculiarity, maybe starting from transient infinite occasions or discharges from divine bodies. Nonetheless, ensuing perceptions neglected to recognize any reliable source or example related with the sign. On the really enticing finish of the range were speculations suggesting that the amazing sign could be a purposeful correspondence from an extraterrestrial human progress. The possibility of contact with astute creatures past Earth filled energy and touched off the minds of those submerged in the quest for extraterrestrial knowledge. The amazing signal turned into a point of convergence in the journey for enormous associations, filling in as a guide of probability in the immensity of the universe. In spite of the underlying energy encompassing the goodness signal, it didn't get away from the basic examination and doubt inborn in logical request. Doubters contended that the sign's recognition may be a consequence of earthbound obstruction or instrumental relics, taking on the appearance of an enormous correspondence. The skepticism was elevated by the absence of replication, the powerlessness to recognize the sign again in resulting perceptions. Additionally, the test of pinpointing the sign's source, or knowing any common example, added to the skepticism. The failure to distinguish a predictable beginning or find substantiating proof cast a shadow over the goodness signal's importance and brought up issues about its extraterrestrial beginning. In the resulting many years, as innovation progressed and new observational procedures arose, researchers jumping all over the chance to return to the goodness signal mystery. Ventures, for example, SETI at Home and Advancement Listen utilized conveyed registering and enormous scope radio reviews to filter through immense datasets looking for expected signals from extraterrestrial civilizations. The Square Kilometer Cluster, SKA, and the Extremely Enormous Exhibit, VLA, among other radio telescope clusters, introduced another time of observational ability. With exceptional awareness and goal, these instruments vowed to grow humankind's venture into the universe and possibly uncover signals likened to the goodness signal. In any case, notwithstanding these mechanical progressions, the goodness signal remained a riddle. Endeavors to reobserve the area of room from which the sign radiated yielded no decisive proof of its repeat or ID of its source. The grandiose quietness encompassing the goodness signal endured, leaving researchers and cosmologists with additional inquiries than addresses. The goodness sign's legacy stretches out a long ways past the bounds of mainstream researchers. It addresses a piercing section in humankind's ongoing journey to investigate the universe and look for replies to existential inquiries. Whether the sign was an opportunity grandiose event, a curio of instrumental restrictions, or a significant correspondence from an extraterrestrial insight, its engraving on our infinite cognizance perseveres. The goodness signal has turned into an image of the unfathomable secrets that the universe holds, inviting consideration and igniting conversations about our position in the universe. In conclusion, the goodness signal stands as a demonstration of the unstoppable human soul of investigation and request. Whether it addresses the reverberation of far-off civic establishments or a grandiose problem anticipating goal, its charm continues a reference point of interest radiating brilliantly in the immensity of the universe. Thanks you for watching.